Hey, welcome back. Welcome to CyberGuardian Academy. In this video, we will guide you through the process of setting up your own network lab using multiple virtual machines. We will be using Kali, Metasploitable, and Ubuntu initially, and we will check and add other machines as well. So whether you are a security enthusiast or a student or a professional looking to enhance your skills, come, let's create our own network lab. Okay, it will be a valuable experience for you. So having a network lab is actually crucial from cybersecurity perspective, okay, because we need to train and test multiple things, multiple tools, multiple commands, for example. So creating a virtual network, for example, will provide us a safe and controlled environment, practice various techniques and develop our skills, okay? So without wasting our time, let's get started. Thank you. Now, okay, so how will your network look like? Why virtual machines? Just a one-liner that virtual machines are easier to manage, number one, and we can have a one PC, multiple machines scenario. Okay, so managing one machine will be a bit easier. And here, for example, we will have multiple operating systems. In fact, we will start with 3 operating systems. Then we can add multiple another virtual machines for another operating system. We will see them later. Okay, so in this video, for example, what uh, I'm the learning objective for this video will be to understand the difference between virtualization softwares like VirtualBox and VMware. Okay, VMware is a proprietary software, whereas VirtualBox is an open source program. Create multiple VM machines with different operating systems. When I say different operating systems, means we will have like Linux in the Kali, for example, Metasploitable in Kali, in Linux in Metasploitable as well, and then we will have Ubuntu as well. You can create Windows machine as well. So we will, after downloading and setting them all, we will determine their IP and MAC addresses. Okay. And we will determine also their gateway address, for example, or domain name service DNS address as well. We will be also using ifconfig or ipconfig commands, for example, to test internet addressing IP addresses. We will see them. Understand how to test network security, network connectivity using ICMP protocols ping utility. Okay. We'll check them. We will see it. Now, our setup will be comprising of, at the moment, 3 machines. Okay, one will be Kali, another which is actually a attacker machine. Another one is Metasploitable, deliberately made for as a target machine. Then we will be using, at the moment, we will be installing Ubuntu. We will try to download and connect Windows machine later. But we will start with Kali, Metasploitable, and Ubuntu. So the network will look like this. On this computer, for example, I will have Windows operating system. So the host is Windows, and the guest operating systems are Kali here, for example. Here, it will be Kali, Metasploitable, and Ubuntu. Okay, so let's move now. Why VMware? Why VirtualBox? Why we are preferring VirtualBox? Because VirtualBox is open source. For me, this is the main motivation. Okay. Then, for example, for me, I'm not saying on behalf of others, but for me, for example, VMware has a complicated interface as compared to VirtualBox. And VMware also supports only VMDK format files, whereas VB supports multiple formats. So we will be downloading VirtualBox. Now let's download VirtualBox from here. Where will you download the VirtualBox? I can take you there, for example. Okay, here. Now, you see here, when you have a VirtualBox here, you will go on this link, virtualbox.org/wiki and downloads. I will leave these websites in the description as well for you. So here you can see, for example, for which operating system you want to download VirtualBox. Okay, so since I have Windows, I will click this Windows host, and you see here a download has already been started. Okay, so I'm stopping it to download Kali. So for Kali, you will go on this website, for example, and download this pre-built image for your VirtualBox. Okay, so we will click this VirtualBox, and you see here the download has already started. Since I already have downloaded them, I will stop this. Then we go on this website to download Metasploitable. Okay, since I already have Metasploitable downloaded, you just need to click this button. For example, it will be downloaded on your computer. Finally, we will download Ubuntu from osboxes.org. Okay, and here you see you have VirtualBox, VMware, and Info. So you can download the operating system for this virtual machine. It will be actually in the .vdi format, VirtualBox format. So we will click this. If you click this, for example, it will again it will be started soon downloading. Okay, new virtual machines. So what you will do, you will click this new button here after installing VirtualBox, for example. You can name it, for example, let's say I'm naming it as Kali in capital letters. And here also it's a Linux based system. So I will select type Linux, and version, for example, you can choose Debian or whatever you want, for example, but I will go with Debian 64. When I press select, because I don't have ISO image, I will go in next. Here I will choose hardware. Okay, so I think for Kali 2 GB RAM is a bit low. We should increase, like make it 3 or 4, for example. It will work well. Okay, and then here, so for CPUs, for example, I would increase the number of CPUs. So I'm setting up 3. You can choose whatever you want. Then we have, we need to spare some hard disk for it as well. So 20 GB, I think, should be sufficient. Here you need to select this button, and where it says use an existing virtual hard disk file. Okay, so you will click this, and for example, here I have already attached those VDI files and VMDK files you see here. So you just need to unzip those folders and select metasploitable.vmdk, ubuntu.vdi, or kali-linux.vdi, and you are done. So here, for example, if I select this Kali Linux VDI, okay, so by next doing just finish, it will automatically set up this Kali machine for me. Okay, so now if when I start it, for example, it will start. Okay, and we can see. So now what I'm supposed to do, for example, I'm turning off all these turning on all these machines. Let's say here I'm stopping it at the moment, let's say, and here I'm opening it up. It's Kali. So another machine is Metasploitable, and third machine is Ubuntu. Okay, so we are starting them all. Let's see here the Kali. I can find Kali. You see here Kali. Here you have Ubuntu running, and you have Metasploitable as well. IPs of these machines. Let's see on Kali, for example, I am typing ifconfig, and it prints me 10.0.2.15 as IP, and the subnet mask is 255.0.0, no, 255.255.255.0. Sorry. For Metasploitable ifconfig, I see 10.0.2. For example, I can show you here. So this one, for example, okay. So 10.0.2.54 is the IP address of this machine, and they both are connected together via, let's say, if you type here route space -n. So the gateway of Kali and Metasploitable and Ubuntu should be the same. So if I do IP address on Ubuntu, IP address, it will show me on inet address of this interface inf0s3. I have this subnet connected. Okay, so now, for example, uh, which is the IP address of Kali, it means we are connected. 10.0.2.15, you can see I am connected from Ubuntu with Kali, okay? And so Kali is connected with Ubuntu as well. For the Metasploitable, let's say if I could ping 10.0.0.15, let's 2.15, and this is Kali, IP address of Kali. So I can ping Kali from both Ubuntu and Metasploitable. And same, I can ping 10.0.2.10. This 10 is the IP address of this Ubuntu machine, so it should be pingable as well. So now that you have seen, I can ping all these machines together, which actually means the setup is now complete, and I can do the testing. Okay, so till now, for example, our task was just to complete the installation and check the connectivity. We have checked the connectivity, and it's everything is seems fine, to be honest. Okay, so now let's get back to the video. Okay, so here you see, if I could show this, for example, we were here. Okay, I showed you VirtualBox, and we downloaded VirtualBox, we downloaded Kali. Okay, here, for example, the interface of Kali looks like this. We installed it, and then we installed Metasploitable. The interface you can see down there as a screenshot. And also, like, we have installed Ubuntu as well. Okay, so now the next lesson will be about introduction to security. We will be covering all the basic concepts of security. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next class. Bye.